When you start to remember the 122nd Kentucky Derby, your first thought goes to Wayne Lukas.
Well, to end up with 5 in the Kentucky Derby is both a blessing and a curse.
Part of the other Lukas entry is Grindstone from Overbrook Farm, owned by William T. Young.
But of the 5 Wayne Lukas trainees, Grindstone might have been the least regarded of the 5.
You're trying to win a Derby for my great friend W.T. Young.
Grindstone's gotten so little publicity that we think maybe he's understated.
William T. Young, who is revered by so many people, not just the sport of horse racing, but the entire Commonwealth of Kentucky. And a great example of that is Grindstone. Grindstone was the result of a 1990 Kentucky Derby Museum Gala auction.
So they take an unbridled, charity-focused gift, breed it to an average mare, and they get this colt. Bill Young says, Wayne, if you want to try him, go ahead and try him. So we try him, and there we are with 5 in the Derby, but Grindstone's in there with them. Now we get Jerry Bailey on him.
Nobody was riding in the mid-90s better than Jerry Bailey, and the 96 Derby is a perfect example of that.
There's a story there that is so great in horse racing, you just can't make these things up.
And they're off in the Kentucky Derby.
Well, he breaks very well. He found a nice little spot where he didn't get bumped around. I think that's very important for a horse to have a good trip into the backside.
Honor and Glory in front. And Matty G is expected into the second spot. Unbridled Song, the favorite on the outside, is third.
Heading down the backstretch and moving into the turn, Bailey saved ground along the inside rail.
And what a wall of horses up there.
He was so far back, but he came through. He didn't go, he came through between horses, weaved his way.
I mean, the whole idea is trying to hit the holes without getting stopped and get the smoothest trip you can. And some tight squeezes, but I'm telling you, he was game to go through every one of them.
It's Unbridled Song to lose. He's in front.
And Unbridled Song turning for home. He opened up. He was 2 in front, 3 in front. I thought he was home free.
Here comes Cavalier on the inside, and down the stretch they come.
Well, I put my stick in my left hand, and he really hit another gear with me.
Out the middle of the track, Grindstone is closing stoutly.
He was drifting a bit with it, but he was running so fast, I didn't want to take a chance on going any other way.
Probably if you would have measured, he's in the 10 or 11 hole coming down the stretch.
It's Cavalier on the inside and Grindstone on the outside. Come on. Come on. Come on. McCarran and Bailey. Here's the finish. Too tight to call. Noses apart after a mile and a quarter in the Kentucky Derby.
Bailey didn't know who won the race. McCarran didn't know who won the race. And it was the closest finish in Derby history.
I turned to Bill Young and I said, we may have won it, but I'm not sure. And he said, well, I'm not either. He said, it's way too close to call.
I think I won, I'm not sure.
Now I'm going through the crowd and people are telling me, hey, great job, you won the Derby. And another guy said, no, you were second. I just saw the replay, you're second. And it's mixed, I don't know.
For Bob Baffert, it was his first Kentucky Derby. Not sure if he's ever going to get back. And for 1 mile and 439 yards, he thinks he's won the Kentucky Derby.
And it was forever. It just seemed like forever for that photo. And they finally put the photo up.
Boom. Number goes up and it's Grindstone.
Oh, boy.
It was an unbelievable feeling at that time that I had won one for Bill Young in Overbrook, and it was that horse.
I've been blessed a lot of days in racing, but I've never been prouder than to stand here next to this gentleman today at this event. I mean, it's the highlight of my racing career to win one for Bill Young and that family and the Overbrook people.
But boy, the photo's really tight, and I give Jerry Bailey great credit for a great ride.
Jerry Bailey these days is about as close to a perfect jockey as you will find.
Grindstone and Cavalier, they ran winning races. I mean, that's what racing's all about. That was one of the most exciting Kentucky Derby finishes that I remember.